Hello there guys, Feng here, and you are watching the WarZ. This is in alpha stage at the moment, and this series will be basically concentrating on how it's progressing. So the first thing I want to talk about is that this is going to be live, which means that everything I say should be right at the time, but if it's not, I will sort it out on YouTube once it's up and running. Okay, so those of you that don't want to listen to all the interesting stuff I need to say and just here for the gameplay, just carry on going forward. You'll find it somewhere. Yeah, that's it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the NDA on this game for the alpha. Now I've already mentioned this on a few of my other videos, but the NDA is until the November the 5th. Which is the reason why this will be posted on that date and not today, which is the October the 16th. The downloader was delayed by quite a bit, and I didn't have chance to actually play it. I think it was around about 2 a.m. in UK time when it was actually available. It was delayed by quite a bit, so that was unfortunate. So I haven't really played this yet. I've looked at the options menu, I've looked at the marketplace and just seen what's going on. I've also looked on the forums to see if there's any new updates, any new hotfixes, and there is one, but we'll go through that a bit later. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take you through the options menu, as I always do in all my videos. So for an alpha game, this has really interesting options. Okay, so you've got your resolution, your overall quality, your brightness, sound, volumes, blah blah, and you've actually got quite a lot of different graphics. The interesting thing is that because it's an alpha, I'm surprised it's got this much stuff in. It's not goes in depth one as Borderlands 2 has, and let's face it, Borderlands 2's option menu is absolutely insane. It's one of the best I've seen in the AAA title for ages, and it's actually pretty good. Now, as you can see, I've got it on low. As some of you might already know, I don't have the best graphics card in the world, and that's the only thing that's letting this particular beast of a machine down at the moment, is the graphics card. So, yeah, everything's on low. If you don't like that, tough. I've had to put VSync on because the screen time is fucking horrible. Okie dokie. We've got controls. Key mapping's always great, and we have got key mapping here. Let's just have a quick look actually before we start, see if we've got everything sorted. So, yeah, WSD. As usual, yep, sprint, jump, yeah, it's pretty standard for most of the stuff. Change fire rate, that'll be one to keep an eye on. Like weapon and gun, yeah, that's fine. Is there one flashlight? Is there one flashlight? I have no idea. Probably. Yeah, okay. Mouse sensitivity, blah blah blah. Controls, acceleration, no, we don't want acceleration on. And obviously you got toggle and press on the aim and crouch, which is great. I might do it on the crouch, but not on the aim. Okay, so language, of course, English. I'm talking in English. I don't know any other language, so yeah. Now, the interesting thing, which I think a lot of people are really worried about, is the marketplace. Now, let me explain this to you, because this can actually be a little bit confusing for people that are used to this type of stuff. So, the WarZ has two different types of currencies. Well, it's actually got three, but I don't know what that is. Two main different types of currencies. You have gold coins, and you have dollars. Gold coins you can get in-game, and you can also pay real money for. Dollars, you just get in-game. Okay? Now, what's interesting is what's available in the marketplace, and I think this is where people are actually worried. As you can probably see, you can buy ammo. Yeah. Although it's not actually a bigger deal as you might think. Okay, let's just have a look at the other stuff first before we get back to that. Okay, so we've got a knife, but that's fine. Flashlights, chems, blah, 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 yeah, that's fine. Yeah, costumes, stuff, hats, masks, blah, blah, blah. Food and drink, which is interesting, and I am actually happy that this is kind of in. What else have we got? We've got meds, stuff like medikits. Rangefinder's a little bit of an odd one in the medkit section, but yeah. And we have attachments, which is okay too. Now, why is this all okay? Especially the ammo, because you'd think the ammo would give you a major advantage. Technically, it doesn't. All these items that you see in the marketplace can be found in the game. Simple as that. Basically, what you're doing is, because you can find both gold coin and dollars in game, you can literally farm for these things. Now, just bearing in mind, I have no idea how much dollars and gold coins you can get per hour. I have no idea that kind of stuff at all. But there's a good chance that you'll probably need a fair bit to actually buy any of these in the first place. Okay? So you're not buying for power, per se. You're buying for convenience. There's a big difference between the pair. It's very similar to that of, say, for example, Battlefield 3, where you can buy the shortcut upgrades. Now, obviously, this in itself is not power. You're actually buying for convenience. You're paying for convenience. You're paying for the weapons. Bearing in mind, all the weapons in that particular game are basically side grades of the fucking first weapons you get anyway. So, yeah. So, it's not actually that bad as you might think. The major thing as well, anything that you have on you, doesn't matter if you're playing normal or hardcore, you will lose. Simple as that. So if you just bought a shitload of AK-30 mags, AK-30, yeah, the 545 AK-30 mags, you bought 2 lots of those, and you die literally 5 minutes later, you just wasted all that for nothing. You ain't bought power, you bought convenience, basically. Now, if there was weapons available to buy, there might actually be a problem there, but as far as I can see, everything else is pretty fine. Okay, so I think we're best actually get into the game now before you start fucking boring yourself. So let's go to create character. Let's have a look at the creation screen. So we've got, we can just Austin. No, I want more. Okay, so Austin is going to have, yeah, it's going to be really rugged. Yeah. Upper body, we're going to have, oh crap. Now, there's not much choice, and just remember this is alpha, and there could very well be more choice, but I'm just going to be plain. I'm thinking more of perhaps stealthy approach to the game rather than full-on PvP. Now, there's a lot of things going on in the forums about the alpha currently, and let me just tell you one thing. Those of you that have complained that you want a refund because the map size is too small need to be fucking shot. Obviously, you don't read any of the alpha notes. What you have to realise is that you're paying for alpha access. You're not actually playing the game. You're basically there to test it, not just play it. You're there to test it, not just solely play it. Okay. And if you're saying that the map size is too small, there's actually a good reason why it's too small. The first few days, there's only 30% of the map actually open. And once they've tweaked out a lot of stuff like the item spawns and stuff like that, then they're going to gradually expand the map. So, I don't understand this at all, why people are doing this. You know, it says it quite blatantly in the alpha notes that it's going to be expanded. God, you idiots. Anyway, shall we crack on? Now, I'm going to pick a normal one for the time being. And now, the difference between normal and hardcore is that on normal, when you die, your character gets locked out for a set amount of time. Currently in the alpha, it's 1 hour. Okay? I don't know what's going to be on release. That's still undecided, but I think I'm looking for around about 24 hours, which might seem a bit steep, but there you go. So, normal, you die, you lose your items. However, your character gets locked out, and you can get back into it again after a certain time, and just still have your skills. This is kind of, there is actually skills in the game. I haven't actually seen them yet, so we'll look at that as soon as we get in it. And hardcore is as much as you might think. You die, you die. Simple as that. Let's go then. Create him. Character name is too short. Oh, he needs a name. Oh, of course he does. Yeah, let's just be me. Because, hey, why not? So, another thing I've read in the forums very recently, there's a lot of PvP going on. Now, obviously, because of how small the maps are, and they seem to have they've capped the amount of players that can be on a server at a time, but it's it seems pretty high for the amount of percentage of the map you can explore. So there are people literally spawn camping and PvPing like that. Yes, it's annoying. So there's a good chance that thing fair will probably last all of 2 seconds. This is what alpha is for. So what we're in the inventory. Okay, so we start off with a flashlight. We have bandages, soda cans, and a granola bar. Never heard of one of those before. Nope. We don't get anything like that in the UK unless it's something like an energy bar, which I'm presuming it is. Then we do, but it's not called a granola bar or whatever it is. However you pronounce it, I don't care. Well, let's go. So, that's days, hours, and minutes. Of course. God, that was stupid of me. Okay, so can we just quick? No, let's have a look at coming soon. Okay, server browser. Okay, we want to find a fairly empty server for the time being, so as we can actually have a look and see what's going on. Please wait. Okay, it's a server that's got no one on. It's a US server. Is there any UK servers? No. No UK servers whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna go on a 0-1 then for the time being. Yes, I'm being boring, but we're testing alpha. So, you know. What's this? The fuck's that? I don't know what that is. I don't care. Ping is quite low. I'm presuming that's low rather than high. That's a bit odd. To have it, you should have it in numbers, really. Game world, strongholds, nothing. Oh, hang on, there's actually Europe here, so let's apply that instead. Let's have one in Europe. If there isn't now empty spaces in Europe one, I'll go to the US one. Come on. Okay, so EU has an awful lot and no spaces. Shock horror. The ping's exactly the same, so fuck it. I'm gonna go back to North America and just go on a 0-1. Cause hey, why not? Come on. That's interesting. Tracers, nameplates, and crosshairs. I don't know. We'll have to find that out a bit later, but for now we're just gonna get in and we're just gonna have a quick look at the game. I haven't played it yet. I've been waiting for hours and hours and hours. I just haven't been able to play it yet. My little one is very ill, bless her, and there actually might be a good chance that some of the days I might miss entirely because she's really ill, and yeah. But you know, go look after the little ones, ladies and gentlemen. Go look after the little ones. Come on, WarZ, load up. To say at this point, I believe flashlights were really bad. Uh oh, what's going on here? Okay, so that's a bug right there. Can't actually get into a game. Yay! Client must be updated. Oh, okay. Looks like we're ending it there for the first part. No gameplay whatsoever. Okay then. So next time round we will get some gameplay done. So I'll see you soon.